Hockey is finally back. We're talking the New Jersey Devils at the Ottawa Senators this Monday, February the 7th. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays. I've got a free pick coming your way, but I got to remind you guys, tell you guys if you don't know, we are now sponsored by BetMGM, and they have got a hookup for this Super Bowl, trying to promote the new site. So for all new accounts, get signed up and play $10 on the Super Bowl. Bet on a side or a total, and if a touchdown is scored during the Super Bowl, they're going to drop an extra $200 into your account. It's a really good deal and a really good way to get started with BetMGM. Now for your hockey plays. I've got expert handicapper Scott Rickenbach with me today to give us the free pick. What's happening, Bulldog?
I'm looking forward to some hockey resuming on Monday. I'm telling you, I'm going to miss it this weekend with the All-Star break. But we have it here in Vegas, don't we? With the All-Star game being here and all the skills competition, so pretty nice time to be in Vegas for us, Allie.
I know, and the Pro Bowl's here this weekend.
That's
so
right.
yeah, nanny, boo boo. We have more fun than you.
Big sports weekend. So
Yes, gotta love Vegas. So yeah, we're talking New Jersey Devils at the Ottawa Senators. This is going to be both of their first games back after the All-Star break. Senators are minus a 130. We've got a total of 6. What are you going to be looking at?
well, this is in my mind a bit of an ugly matchup when you look at the way both these teams have been trending of late. Now, I want to tell you guys to proceed with caution after the All-Star break because it's always a tricky time. In fact, I like to see the teams play at least one time before I really get involved with my heavier betting again after the All-Star break. So just some caution there because things can be a little unpredictable at first. But what I'm looking at in this one, first off, this game is at Ottawa. Now, for those of you that don't know, Canada has been very much more restrictive than the US when it comes to the fans. And right now they've been playing in empty arenas. I haven't heard any word that that's going to be changing by Monday. We're making this recording early, of course, but especially in Ottawa, I don't think it'll change because the province of Ontario has been particularly restrictive about fans and things like this. So it's going to be a quiet building again. And that kind of factors into where I'm going with this play. One of the things I want to mention is that Ottawa, their last 7 games, they've all totaled 5 or less goals. Yet we've got a total of 6 on this. Now, I understand a little bit of a higher number because the Devils have been struggling with their goaltending, things like this. But both these teams have been struggling to score goals. Ottawa comes into this one having lost 6 of their last 9 games. And in those 6 losses, they're averaging just 2 goals a game. And then you go look at New Jersey, they've lost 6 straight games and 9 of their last 10, and 6 of their last 7 losses, they've been held to 2 or less goals. I just think this is going to be a game where both teams, they're so hungry for a win. Both these teams have been struggling. They're hungry for a win. They want those 2 points in the standings. And it's the first game after the break. It could start a little bit sluggish because of that, in my opinion. I think we're not going to see, and also neither one of these teams has truly been dominated by speed at all. New Jersey does have some skilled players, but I've watched them enough to know that they've kind of disappointed this year. Let's put it that way. New Jersey has been disappointing. Ottawa's been a little bit more of a pleasant surprise, but they're still one of the worst teams in the league. There's no doubt about it. So you just look at this, it'll be kind of a tough, grinding matchup, in my opinion. There's probably going to be 2-2 at best in the third period, and that means the game should end 3-2, and we've got a winning ticket. So again, I'm looking at the under in this one because both these teams have just been struggling so much to find the back of the net lately.
All right, that all makes a lot of sense. And that's kind of a trend after the All-Star game too, right? Is that games are kind of going to roll a little more under as they're getting their skates underneath them.
Well, it depends on the matchups, though, because some of those teams, if they've got the highly skilled players, the thing is, it goes back to what we've talked about in football before, Ali, is like when you'll see a game that has some rain and then the people will think, oh, it's going to be under because of the rain. But the offensive player knows where he's going. The defender, so we're talking football like a cornerback, he doesn't know what the route's going to exactly be, and he's trying to run in the rain. It's actually an advantage for the offense a lot of times in those matchups. So same thing here with hockey coming off the break. When you have a matchup that involves a lot of highly skilled players, like say the Colorado Avalanche were involved and all their guys are healthy, they're going to have an advantage over the defense because, again, they know where they're going on the ice. And after a break like that, it's the defense that maybe has to catch up a little bit, but those highly skilled players are so hard to keep up with after a break like that. So we're going to see some high scoring games, but I don't think that this is going to be one of them right after the break.
All right, that all makes a lot of sense. Great tip, great advice out of you as always. Scott Rickenbach, 17-5 on our free pick videos, and you're kind of crushing things over at picksandparlays.net. You're number 2 over the last 7 days. You're number 1 over the last 30 days, and for the whole year, for all of 2022, you are numero uno, sir. So if you guys at home want Scott's premium plays, and let me tell you, the weekend is a great time to get them. There's a lot of basketball out there, way too much for any one mortal human to handicap. So it's good to have a professional handicapper in your back pocket. Head over to picksandparlays.net, find Scott Rickenbach, and use the promo code YEAR. YEAR is going to save you 20% off that entire site. But most importantly, Scott the Bulldogs picks. So guys, check that out. And until then, we're going to roll with it going under when the Devils take on the Senators this Monday.